Mr. Chairman, I want to tell you a little story of a local guy done good. By day, he's a biomedical engineer in Pittsburgh. At night, he DJs under the name Girl Talk. His shtick, as the Chicago Tribune wrote about him, is, quote, based on the notion that some sampling of copyrighted material, especially when manipulated and recontextualized into a new art form, is legit and deserves to be heard. In one example, Mr. Chairman, he blended Elton John, Notorious B.I.G., and Destiny's Child all in the span of 30 seconds.
That sounds good. I'd say for the past like 4 or 5 months, every single weekend I've done like a Friday, Saturday show. There's a lot of cities and there's just a million colleges you can play at. I think it should slow down. I'm getting a little exhausted. I just like to sit down and work on music. This is my spot. So this is my new album. It's called Night Ripper. On the inside of the album, I kind of thanked all of the artists that I sample. That was part of the fun of the album, for people to kind of hunt down how many samples they could recognize, and looking through here and even recognizing artist names that they don't recognize on there and trying to pinpoint it. I feel like I did my own work, but I absolutely, owe them all a little credit because they're blatantly on the album, and I have a lot of respect for all their music. The album stirred up a lot of controversy this year. I think people are realizing that I'm not hurting anyone and I'm helping them, and kind of why go after someone who's just, clearly just trying to make music. Suggest a little hot sauce. Yeah, at least you get a little dose of Pittsburgh culture in here. Everyone is bombarded with media enough that I think we've almost been forced to kind of take it upon ourselves and use it as an art form. It's like anything, if people were passing out paints on the street for free every day, I'm sure there'd be a lot more painters out there right now, you know what I mean? That's exactly what's happening right now with kind of remix culture on the internet. And, I don't know, I think the current laws are in a lot of ways just inhibiting, the flow of culture and music. I don't know about anyone else. I'd be happy paying royalties for every sample on the record, but that's not what it'd be. To actually license a sample would cost millions of dollars, which I can't afford. If sampling would be this form of music that you just can't make music off of because you have to give all your money away, that would still be cool. It would still be this, new way to make music. I think that'd be wonderful. But in a theoretical world, if I could clear every sample on there, and I had $1 million or $1 billion or whatever to do it, it would still take me probably, 50 years to go through, the legal hassle of figuring all of that out. And that's just absurd. I really don't know if somewhere down the line, eventually, everyone's just gonna be downloading for free or whatnot. I personally enjoy downloading music. I think it's great. I try to buy records when I can. And it's just really convenient. A lot of times I own records and I can't find them. My records are scattered over like 5 households right now. So I'll have to just go on the internet and download something to use it in a song just because I don't want to go through the hassle of going to, try to find it. This is getting me really pumped. This is a Gnarls Barkley Crazy remix from these Brazilian people. Brazilian music is going so crazy right now. I can definitely chop up those beats at the beginning, always kind of looking for the most, minimal elements. Here's the beat at the beginning. Copy that. Paste that. It's all about kind of making it the tightest loop as possible. So this is their beats cut up. So this is just using only the remix. So right now I'm making a remix of a remix. I'm remixing the remix. So if you want to get kind of experimental on it, I think it goes back to the whole folk culture thing when, remixing a Brazilian remix of an American song, it's the idea of passing these ideas down, and, Gnarls Barkley had a specific story to tell, and they passed it along, and the Brazilians reinterpreted it, added their own beat, added their own flavor. It comes back to some guy from Pittsburgh with a laptop, and I'm able to reinterpret the Brazilian version. And through that, I think it's just a spread of, musical ideas. I think that's how, right now in this day and age, just the most efficient way of having artistic growth is passing down of these ideas and recycling ideas. So I can chop this up a little more. All right, so here's the chorus part. Let me put that in here. So just that 1 second.